Welcome back to the Mothership Lexodus. Today's topic is Starlight in the Blood. I invite you to sit comfortably, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to journey with me into a story that spans the stars, the blood in our veins, ancient temples, and even modern myths. Today we will explore a question as old as humanity. Where does our life force come from? And how do we sustain the balance of the cosmos we live within? We'll trace the path from the stars that forged the elements of our blood, to the Aztec rituals of sacrifice, to vampire legends like Queen of the Damned, and finally to the profound possibility that we live in a universe inside a black hole. Most importantly, we'll discover how to restore cosmic balance, not through blood sacrifice, but through light, breath, and intention. So let's begin. Look at your hand. The veins that carry blood beneath your skin are carrying more than just fluid. They are carrying the memory of stars. Every element in your blood, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sulfur, and most importantly, iron, was born in the heart of a star. Hydrogen, the simplest element, was birthed in the first breath of the cosmos. Carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen were forged in the cores of ancient suns. And iron, the element that gives your blood its deep red color, was created in the fiery death of supernovas, massive stars exploding at the end of their lives. Without stars, there would be no blood. Without their fiery sacrifice, there would be no life. So when we say we carry starlight within us, it's not a metaphor. It's a scientific fact. You are a walking constellation. And yet science tells only half the story. For our ancestors, blood was not just biology. It was essence, spirit, the sacred link between humanity and the cosmos. The Aztecs believed that the sun and stars were not eternal. They required nourishment to keep moving across the sky. That nourishment came from blood, the vessel of Tonali, the sacred solar heat. In their temples, the offering of blood was seen as returning the starlight to its source. The heart was the sun within the body, and blood was its radiance. The Aztecs believed that the sun and stars were not eternal. They required nourishment to keep moving across the sky. That nourishment came from blood, the vessel of Tonali, the sacred solar heart. In their temples, the offering of blood was seen as returning the starlight to its source. The heart was the sun within the body, and blood was its radiance. To offer one's blood was to give the cosmos back a fragment of their own fire. It was not cruelty for cruelty's sake, it was a cosmic reciprocity in their eyes. As the stars had given their essence to form us, humans were bound to give essence back. In their eyes, without this cycle of offering, the world would collapse into darkness. Now, this may sound alien to us today by the principle behind it, that life must flow in a circle between heaven and earth, remains a deep truth today. And it's a truth that also surfaces in a very different myth, the legend of the vampire. In vampire stories, we see the shadow of this cosmic truth. The vampire drinks blood not just for nourishment, but for essence. They feed on starlight condensed in flesh. In Anne Rice's Queen of the Damned, the vampire Akasha is called the mother of all. She embodies a cosmic force, radiant, beautiful, yet endlessly hungry. Her thirst mirrors the sun's demand for sacrifice, but with one crucial difference. Where the Aztecs gave blood back to sustain the stars, Akasha hoards it for herself. She consumes, but does not return. This inversion is why she is called the Queen of the Damned. She rules a kingdom cut off from the cosmic balance, a realm of endless hunger where light flows inward but never out. The Star of David helps us understand this, interestingly enough. Two interlocking triangles. The upward triangle, fire, spirit, starlight, is descending. The downward triangle, water, matter, blood, ascending. Together they create balance, the heart at the center. Akasha collapses this balance. She makes everything flow downward into her. No return, no reciprocity. Thus she reigns as queen, but queen of the damned, not of the living stars. Now imagine this. What if our entire universe actually exists inside a black hole? Some physicists believe this may be true. Inside a black hole, light cannot escape. Matter spirals inward endlessly. From the inside, it might look like an expanding universe, but in truth, it is sealed. This theory mirrors Akasha's reign. A black hole is a cosmic vampire, a queen of the damned. It consumes but gives nothing back. And so we must ask, if our dimension is inside such a reality, how do we restore balance? How do we prevent ourselves from becoming the damned? The answer is simple yet profound. We must choose to radiate. Where a star avoids collapsing by shining outward, we too can keep the cosmic balance by shining our essence, not through blood, but through light. Through breath, we can take every exhale, imagine giving our life force back to the cosmos. You can utilize meditation through visualization. Visualize yourself as a star radiating beams of love, gratitude, and healing. Through creativity, offering your art, your words, your music as gifts of starlight and psychic essence. Through plants and incense, offer the green blood of the earth, carrying solar essence as well. Through ego sacrifice, releasing fear, selfishness, and attachment. These are the modern offerings to that cosmic fire. Each act of love, creativity, and service is a bloodless sacrifice, restoring the flow between heaven and earth. Place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply. State, I radiate more than I consume. I am starlight in human form, and I restore the balance. Breathe deeply, feeling the iron in your blood glow with the memory of ancient stars. Repeat softly with me. I am starlight in human form. I give freely, and I receive freely. I restore the balance. Thank you for joining me today on the Mothership Lexodus as we discussed Starlight in the Blood. Remember, you are not damned. You are not trapped. You are the stars themselves, reborn as the flesh. Shine, and you restore the cosmos. Until next time, love and light.